let me tell you something. You need to do 2 background checks on people before you marry them. The first one, I'm gonna say, check their heart. Check and see if they're a God-fearing man. Make sure that they are a God-fearing man, because one thing about it is, when you're dealing with somebody that's a God-fearing man or woman, they ain't perfect. We know that, but they're gonna think about the things they do, and they're gonna be careful how they treat you. Okay, because for one, these people, like I deal with people on a daily, and I just look at them like, some people are so mean and so hateful in their heart. While you still dealing with them, you can fall in love with them not knowing. I was in that situation, dealing with somebody that I thought was a God-fearing man. That man was a wolf in sheep clothing, literally a wolf in sheep clothing. Oh, he acted like he was a God-fearing man. Now he fooled me. It ain't too often I get fooled. But what I'm saying is, you do your background check on their heart, see if they're a God-fearing man, because if they got a black heart, because some people have a black, nasty, evil heart, and you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So you make sure you be with them for a minute. Don't do what I did. I messed up, honey. I messed up real bad. Okay? I married somebody within 2 months, 3 months. Literally, but I did it for the right reason. But so I ain't gonna go there anyway, honey. I did it for the right reasons. But honey, Lord. But anyway, listen. And we know you gotta do the background check, the criminal background check, and see who you're dealing with. You know, you want to make sure that they don't mess with children, all this type of stuff. So we already know that you definitely gotta do that too. But that God fearing, that heart, that background check on their heart, you need to really know that. That's important too, just as well. It does not matter if they seem to be one way. If you deal with a person long enough, what's in you gonna come out you. You can believe it. What's in you gonna come out you. Pay attention to them red flags. Pay attention to everything when it comes out dealing with somebody. I'm so serious. Like, you really have to pay attention to all this stuff, because for one, you want to make sure that you marry somebody that's really on for better, for worse, through thick and thin, through sickness and through health. Because listen, this person that I pick up all the time, me and her real nice, real cool. Even her husband, he cool with me, because what they go through don't have nothing to do with me. Don't have nothing to do with me. But I watch him. He'll get in the car. He won't help her unless she tell him to help her. He won't get her walker because she need a walker. He would not get her walker unless she tell him to get it. He'll come sit in the car. He'll literally come sit in the car. Would not do nothing for her. Seeing her struggle. So a lot of times I get out and help. But then now she'll tell me no, let him do it. So she'll tell me no or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I sit back and just, she tell me no, so that's her husband. So I sit back and listen to what she's saying. But honey, no, he don't, and he do not. Unless she really tell him. He don't just do it genuinely. He don't. Also, it's another, she could be somewhere and they already out the car. Another man will come up and help her. I have seen it happen on numerous times. He stand there. He don't say no, I'll get it. He don't say none of that. He will stand there and watch the next man help his wife get to her next step move or wherever she finna go at. And most men are very territorial when it comes down to their wife. Oh no, he allowed it to happen. He don't try to help her. I'm like looking like, Lord, please, I don't ever want to get married to nobody like that. Ever. No. But people are in marriages just like that daily. People are in marriages where they don't even sleep in the same room. They are married. They staying married because they are comfortable with each other. They rather not separate because the children, maybe, or even when the children get older, they used to being together. And I understand that part. Sometimes you got to stay there. I'm not finna stay with nobody for my children though, because I'm not finna be unhappy. Because for one thing about it is, when those children get 18 years old, that means your whole life, a lot of times, when they get grown, your whole young life, you're going to live unhappy with somebody forever, unhappy. I believe in, and let's just co-parent. I don't mind co-parent. Let me just co-parent. Let's just co-parent. You stay in your place, you move on with your life, I move on with mine. But to stay with somebody because of the children and we both unhappy, I just don't see no reason to do it. But to each his own, God for us all. Because I understand too, either way, if that's what you choose to do. Me, I'm not. Because you can't get the time waits on no man. You could never get that back again. Never. You got to learn how to be adults and co-parent when it comes down to those children. You shouldn't have to stay together because of a child, because you're unhappy. It just ain't going to work. It just ain't going to work. It's just hard to do. You know what I'm saying? By the time you don't live your young life you know, whatever. By the time you get old, it's time for you to move on with somebody else. But now you got all these health problems. A lot of times you can't, you know, things don't change. I done had people in my car talk about that too, so I get it. The one man got in my car and told me that his whole young life he lived with his wife because of the children, unhappy. But when he got, since he done got in his older age, they separated. But now, he's sick. He's sick. So anyway, y'all. But I'm just saying, yeah, do the background check on people hard just as well as you do a background check, a criminal background check. Pay attention to the red flags. I don't ever want to be in no marriage where I have to deal with somebody treat me like that in my sickness. In my sickness, okay? I want somebody gonna beat me through thick and thin, through sickness, through death, through everything, health or whatever, okay? Because we never know when we could be in that same shoes. We'll never know when we want to have to be sick. So at the end of the day, I didn't have to be sick. You have to take care of your mate. You got to have that heart too to know that. But honey, who? If I got to be married to somebody like that, I'd rather be by myself. I promise you. I don't need no husband to be around me. That's not gonna help me. Y'all, I just say that. I just came to say that real quick. But anyway, happy Sunday and have a blessed Sunday. Okay. Now I'm gonna let y'all go and enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Toodles.